So if you haven't downloaded Snapchat, you gotta do it now because Snapchat is like the ultimate photo and video app. I think it's trumping Instagram. In terms of mobile, I think it's gonna be Snapchat, Facebook for live, and then Instagram for like just moments and canned photos that you want to take like with the nice filters and everything. But Snapchat is awesome. It's awesome for the stories. It's awesome for just the sense of urgency that it creates, because with Snapchat, it's not for just kids anymore, because when the photos and videos disappear, it creates a sense of urgency. So right now I'm just going to give you a brief overview if you're just confused about how to use Snapchat. I was talking to some of my friends, they were like, I just don't know how to use Snapchat. So hopefully I'm going to demystify Snapchat with this particular tutorial. All right, so this is basically the home screen. Whenever you open the app, you're going to have this little window here which allows you to take photos. You can toggle between the front facing, the rear facing camera depending upon what you want to shoot. So that's my front facing. This is the rear facing, like if you want to take selfies. So it's really easy to create a story. First of all, so if you're in Snapchat, this is just a quick guide to get you started. You can tap on this bottom left icon to send a photo, video, or a message directly to someone. So this is my friend Samanda. It's one of my Florida Gator friends, and I'm just gonna say, hey, doing a tutorial. She's out in California. We'll see if she responds. I don't know if she will or not. It's one of my college friends out in California. She works for I think she works for Cartoon Network. All right. And so that's just to send a snap. Now this text message will disappear once she responds to it. So that's like how Snapchat works. It's like a messaging app, but the messages disappear. So that creates that sense of urgency. All right. So now let's go ahead and what I'm going to do is I'm going to swipe back to I'm just swiping left and right. That's all I'm doing here. That's what was really confusing when I first started using Snapchat. It's like, what's all this swiping that you do? All right. So now to go to the I don't know what this screen is called. This is like the profile screen here. You have a few options. You have there's a little tutorial on how to add someone using their snap code. There's some trophies you can accumulate by certain actions. And then there are the settings here. Now, if you're in the settings, the only thing you really need to do is make sure you verify your email and make sure your filters are toggled on. All right. And then you can add friends. You can see who's added you, and then you can see the people who your friends, so people who you've added and who have added you likewise. So I'm gonna go ahead and add friends real quick. This is really the only thing you really need to know is you can add people by username. Now you need to know their specific username. You need to know their whole name and the correct spelling of their names to add them. It's not going to like search, but like Instagram does, and pull up like a bunch of names based upon how you're generally spelling it. It's going to search through your address book in your phone and look for folks. And then you can also use what's called a snap code. And so the snap code this is my snap code here. So if you're on Snapchat right now, if you take a photograph of this particular screen, if you take a photograph, it's going to add me automatically. And so it's just these little dots represent the snap code, and then the photo in the middle is just the photos that me and my son took as we were creating our profile picture. And you do that just by, once you tap on it and it gets big, you just tap on that little circle there at the bottom, and then it will take a series of pictures. It'll space them out like 5-second intervals, and then it'll create that little kind of animation look for you. All right, so that's it. I'm going to swipe back up now, and I'm going to go back to this screen here. And now let's just create a story. So Snapchat's powerful because you can create stories. And what a story is a story is a series of either videos or photos, and you can string them together. So sometimes like you can only record 10 seconds of video. So you have to record your message like 8 seconds or 9 seconds, and then you have to string your it's a vlog basically. It's a micro vlog basically, but you string your messages together so that it creates a story, and then you can shoot behind the scenes. You can shoot whatever you want to. You can add text, etc. So let's show you how to do that now. So I'm going to go ahead and take a picture. All right, so this is my photograph. Now you can just add it to a story automatically just by tapping this little plus icon at the bottom of the screen. I just hit add and we'll add it, but we're going to do some other things first. So let's go ahead and tap on title. All right, I'm going to type Monty channel. All right, and now what I'm going to do is just tap on the screen anywhere. Now I can drag this up or down. I like to put in a lower third. All right, so I can use that bar for a title. Or else what I can do is I can tap on the T again, and it's going to create a bigger version, and I can tap on it again, it's going to center it up. All right, now I'm going to pinch it smaller, and then I can use this little rainbow bar here, this little color bar, to change the colors. All right, and so I'll make that blue. All right, I'm going to tap on title again. Oops. Or just tap anywhere on the screen. All right, now I can use this little pen tool here to create a little background color, and it layers it automatically. You don't have to worry about it. It usually puts the pen tool underneath the text there. All right, and the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add, and I'm just clicking on the back arrow. So once you have the pen connected, this arrow on the left side, the top left, is a little arrow. You can barely see it, but tap on that. And then I'm going to tap on this little page icon, and there are some emojis that you can add. All right, so I'm a video guy, so I'll just tap on this one. You can pinch it out to make it bigger. All right, we'll add one more here. Pinch it out to make it a little bit bigger, not the text. I wanted to do that to the photograph, the photo camera. And then you can rotate it, you can put it wherever. All right. Now, if you want to add a snap, now there's a few things you can do. You can download the image to your camera roll, so it's just saving it there. Like if I wanted to save, I can save it and then upload this to Instagram if I wanted to, for instance. That's what some people do. You've probably seen that before. I can add it to the story, so just tap on the little plus sign, then you hit add. And the other thing you can do, I didn't tell you about this, but you can also toggle between 3 seconds up to 10 seconds. I usually keep photos between 5 and 7 seconds. Anything longer than that kind of gets kind of lengthy for a static image, so we'll just leave it on 6 seconds, kind of split the difference here. All right, and it says 6 seconds. And the other way you can add a story is by you can send it to, or else you can send the picture to someone. So you can send the picture to someone, you can send it to my story that way. All right, and so that is it. All right, now I'm going to show you how to create a video, which is going to be very similar. So all you have to do is just hold the same photo button here, and it's going to turn red as we hold on to it. It gives you about 10 seconds to record. So what I'm doing now is I'm just doing actually a tutorial on how to use Snapchat. It's going to be on Web Video Chefs, and I'm just explaining that you have 10 seconds to record a message. All right, and then we'll do the same thing. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and add this to the story. But the other things you can do is you can add a filter to it. So filter, if you swipe left or right, it's gonna add some different effects to it. So there's a fast motion, there's a slow motion, which of course we're not going to do that right now. You can add the time, the temperature, the speed, then you can change the colors. Just different filters you can add to it. All right, I kind of like that one. You just do that by swiping left or right. And once again, if you want to add the pen tool, you can do that. You can add your emojis, etc. But I'm not going to do that right now, okay? I'm just going to go in and I'm actually going to add this. All right? And then if you want to see your story, you can just tap on my story. And this is the story that I created today. Oh. Looks like it was fast motion. Sorry about that. Anyways, that's how you use it. All right. So that's pretty much it with Snapchat. That's just a quick overview, but there's some different strategies you can do. You can use coupons with your snaps. You can give people incentives to come to your Snapchat, like have some behind the scenes that you want to show them using Snapchat. You can do a takeover. So what you can do is this is what some influencers do. This is what my friend Chip Desar did. He's a wedding video photographer, cinematographer, and there was a wedding event snap, and he actually took over their Snapchat and snapped directly from theirs. And you can also give people credit. You can direct other snappers to people's snaps, and you can do different stuff like that. All right, but I'm going to get into more tips and strategies as we move forward. I just wanted to give you this quick overview of Snapchat. Hopefully this was really helpful. If you have any questions, you can email us at ask@webvideochefs.com on my channel. Go to our website. We're going to have some free downloads for you too there. Peace.